Married for 6 months, now we know the reason for her divorce. Suzanne Pleshette, an actress known for her versatility, charm, and magnetic screen presence, remains a beloved figure in Hollywood history. Born on January 31, 1937, in Brooklyn, New York, she came from a family deeply embedded in the entertainment industry. Her father, Eugene Pleshette, was a stage manager at Paramount Theater in New York, and her mother, Geraldine Rivers, was a dancer and an artist. Growing up in such an environment, it was almost inevitable that Suzanne would gravitate toward a career in show business. Plechette's early exposure to the world of theater and performance laid the foundation for what would become a remarkable and enduring career. From a young age, Suzanne demonstrated an affinity for acting. She attended the prestigious High School of Performing Arts in New York City, where she began to hone her skills. After high school, she enrolled at Syracuse University before transferring to Finch College, a private women's college in Manhattan, to further her studies. Despite her academic pursuits, her passion for acting led her to study at the neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater, where she trained under the legendary acting coach Sanford Meisner. This rigorous training helped her develop a naturalistic acting style, which would later become her trademark. Pleshette made her Broadway debut in 1957 in Compulsion, quickly garnering attention for her talent. Her stage work showcased her range and ability to command a room, traits that transitioned smoothly to the screen. Her early television and film roles in the late 1950s and early 1960s were varied, but she gained widespread recognition when she starred in Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller The Birds, 1963. In the film, Pleshette played the role of Annie Hayworth, a schoolteacher caught in the terror of the bird attacks. Her performance was notable for its depth and emotional resonance, qualities that made her stand out among her peers. However, Suzanne Pleshette is perhaps best remembered for her role as Emily Hartley on the hit 1970s sitcom The Bob Newhart Show. Playing the witty, intelligent wife of Bob Newhart's character, a Chicago psychologist, Pleshette brought warmth and humor to the role. Her chemistry with Newhart was palpable, and their on-screen relationship was one of the most endearing and relatable of the era. Plechette's portrayal of Emily was groundbreaking in many ways, as she embodied a modern, independent woman who was equal to her husband, both in wit and in career ambitions. The character defied the stereotypical depictions of housewives and instead presented a more nuanced, empowered image of women in the 1970s. Her sharp comedic timing, coupled with her emotional intelligence, made Emily Hartley a beloved character, one that remains iconic in the annals of television history. Throughout her career, Suzanne Pleshette worked in a wide variety of genres, from comedy to drama, and her versatility was one of her greatest strengths. She appeared in numerous television shows, including Columbo, Will and Grace, and The Wild Wild West, proving her ability to seamlessly transition between different types of roles. She also had a successful film career, with notable performances in movies such as Nevada Smith, 1966, alongside Steve McQueen, and The Ugly Dachshund, 1966, with Dean Jones, which showcased her talent for both drama and comedy. Plechette's ability to move effortlessly between the stage, television, and film was a testament to her skill and dedication as an actress. Beyond her professional achievements, Suzanne Pleshette was known for her distinctive voice. Her deep, husky voice became one of her trademarks and added to her screen presence. It set her apart in an industry often dominated by more conventionally feminine tones, and her voice became a key element of her acting style, lending her characters a sense of authority and gravity. Her voice was so iconic that it became a part of her lasting legacy, making her instantly recognizable to audiences even before she appeared on screen. Suzanne Pleshette, known for her sultry voice and sharp wit, was a Hollywood icon, celebrated not only for her acting talents but also for her captivating presence on screen. While her career was flourishing, her personal life became a topic of intrigue, particularly her brief 6-month marriage to television and film actor Troy Donahue. The couple's whirlwind romance and subsequent divorce left many puzzled, and over the years, details have emerged that shed light on why their union was so short-lived. Suzanne and Troy met while filming Rome Adventure in 1962, a romantic drama that mirrored the chemistry they shared off-screen. Both were at the height of their careers, with Pleshette transitioning from a successful stage actress to a beloved film star, and Donahue being one of the most popular heartthrobs of the time. Their connection seemed like a classic Hollywood love story, two attractive stars falling for each other in the limelight. When they decided to marry in 1964, it made headlines, as fans eagerly anticipated what seemed like a fairy tale union. However, the marriage quickly proved to be anything but. The pressure of being a public couple, particularly one as prominent as Pleshette and Donahue, often takes a toll on relationships. For Suzanne, the intense media attention on her marriage began to feel suffocating. Everywhere they went, photographers followed, and every move was scrutinized. Suzanne was a private person at heart, and the constant intrusion into her personal life weighed heavily on her. This tension only exacerbated underlying issues between the couple. Their demanding work schedules added strain to their new marriage, as both were frequently traveling for film shoots, leaving little time to nurture their relationship. In addition to external pressures, deeper personal differences became apparent shortly after they tied the knot. Pleshette was known for her strong, independent nature and sharp intellect, traits that made her a standout in Hollywood. In contrast, Donahue, while immensely talented and charming, was reportedly dealing with personal struggles, including substance abuse, that complicated their relationship. His career had begun to slow down, leading to insecurity and friction between the two. Suzanne, on the other hand, was only gaining more traction as a leading lady in Hollywood, which may have created an imbalance in the marriage. Rumors also circulated that their marriage was marred by differences in personality and lifestyle choices. Suzanne was grounded and career-focused, while Donahue's Hollywood party boy reputation often placed him at odds with her desire for stability. Pleshette, who was known for her practical approach to life, had always been clear about her goals and aspirations, both in her career and personal life. Donahue, however, was struggling to cope with the pressures of fame and the Hollywood lifestyle, which led to personal turmoil and erratic behavior. These contrasting approaches to life made it difficult for the couple to find common ground. Another key factor in their breakup was the realization that the romance they had built on set was not enough to sustain a marriage. Often, relationships that develop in the intense environment of a film shoot can feel incredibly passionate and all-consuming, but they do not always translate well to the realities of everyday life. Once the excitement of their whirlwind courtship began to fade, Suzanne and Troy faced the challenges of building a life together, and it became clear that they were not as compatible as they once thought. The marriage, though it had been a dream come true for their fans, was crumbling under the weight of unmet expectations. By January 1965, just 6 months after their glamorous wedding, Suzanne and Troy filed for divorce. The split, while amicable, was a sign that they had both recognized the marriage was not working. Pleshette later reflected on the marriage with candor, acknowledging that their relationship had been built on a shaky foundation of physical attraction and the excitement of Hollywood, rather than the deeper connection needed to sustain a lifelong partnership. Donahue, too, admitted in later years that he had been ill-prepared for marriage at that point in his life, still grappling with his own demons. Despite the end of their marriage, Suzanne Pleshette went on to find lasting love with her third husband, Tom Poston, whom she married in 2001. Their relationship, which had roots in a decades-long friendship, was a testament to the kind of deep bond that Suzanne had always wanted. In contrast, Donahue's career continued to face ups and downs, and while he worked sporadically in Hollywood, he never regained the level of fame he had enjoyed during his early years. Their marriage, though relatively short due to Poston's death in 2007, was one filled with deep love and mutual respect. Pleshette spoke fondly of their relationship, describing Poston as the love of her life. Their late-in-life romance was often highlighted as one of Hollywood's enduring love stories, bringing joy to both their lives after years of personal hardships. Sadly, Suzanne Pleshette passed away on January 19, 2008, just days before her 71st birthday, after a battle with lung cancer. Her death was a great loss to the entertainment industry, and she was remembered fondly by colleagues and fans alike. Tributes poured in from across the world, praising her talent, her professionalism, and her kindness. She left behind a legacy of memorable performances and was posthumously recognized as one of television's most iconic actresses. Her contributions to the world of entertainment continue to be celebrated, and her influence on generations of actresses who followed in her footsteps is undeniable. Suzanne Pleshette's career was marked by an unwavering dedication to her craft, a versatility that allowed her to excel in both comedy and drama, and a personal warmth that endeared her to audiences and colleagues alike. Whether playing a lead role or supporting character, Pleshette brought depth and authenticity to every performance. Her legacy lives on through the timeless characters she portrayed and the impact she made on the television and film industry. Suzanne Pleshette remains a beloved figure, remembered for her grace, wit, and immense talent.